What up? My name is Jade Fox. This is the Made You Looks channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to teaching men's fashion. I have seen this guy's videos before. I'm subscribed to Galix, and he does reaction videos to his videos sometimes. And it's funny because this particular one popped up in my recommended 7 things to stop wearing by age 20. Since his content centers around men's fashion, I'm assuming that is for men, and the fact that there's all men in the thumbnail, I'm assuming that that's what this is. That's who this is for. I also saw that Galix reacted to this, but I did not watch his video, and I clicked on this one and I watched maybe the first 30 seconds of it, and I said, cut the cameras, dead ass, let's record a reaction. So here we go.
I know what you're probably gonna think. Jose, who are you to tell me what to wear and what not to wear? I get it, and it's fair. See, this video is complete opinion. If you ask me, once you cross the age of 20, you are now a man. You are now supposed to be commanding respect, right? And whether you like it or not, people make judgments of you based upon what you wear. So I'm only here to relay the message. Take it or leave it. If you're my brother, I'm trying to help you out.
He gives me the energy of a guy in an airport who gets his shoes like shined. He just seems like the type of guy that would like toss someone a quarter and be like, ah, thank you, toots.
You out. If you don't like it, just don't drop me a dislike, because it doesn't help your brother out. Boys, today I'm going to show you exactly what you should not be wearing once you cross the age of 20. It's about 6 items, so let's go. Number 1, flip-flops or Crocs. Because let's be real, nobody's going to take you seriously, bro. Like, no girl's going to want to date you, and nobody's going to ever land you a job if you're always pulling up.
Here's the thing. Like I said, I've seen this guy's videos before, and he always like measures masculinity by how desirable you are to women. And if this is supposed to be advice for people who are crossing the age of 20, who are trying to command respect, I think it's weird. I think it's weird that the way that you are measuring, you know, your masculinity is based off of whether or not women find you attractive. You sound like a slut, bro. Like, why isn't it ever centered around like helping people or helping yourself or, I don't know, being a good person, being a person?
Number 2, t-shirts with messages on them. See, graphic tees, all good. If you know how to rock them properly, they might look actually stylish on you. However, if you're still rocking tees with messages on them, I'm gonna be honest with you, some of these are pretty ridiculous, even if you're a young dude. But I guess, if you're...
I get what he's trying to say. Like, he's basically saying if you're a grown-ass man, like, why do you have a Batman t-shirt on? But nerds be men too. Some people just like that shit. Some people just really like that shit. You know, like, people who are really into superheroes, more specifically Batman, people who are really into Batman, Batman is like their dad. Like, Batman is like the guy who raised them. Although I understand the point that he's trying to make, like, he's basically saying, you know, that it's a bit too youthful, you know, it's a bit too, maybe it's immature of you as a grown person to be wearing, you know, a Superman t-shirt or a Dunder Mifflin t-shirt. Honestly, the things that you wear are conversation starters. If I saw someone that had a Dunder Mifflin t-shirt, I love The Office, I stan The Office, I will probably be more willing to talk to them than if they're wearing this. See, he's the kind of guy who wears like, you know, he goes to Zara and finds the first floral shirt or for like first vertical striped shirt that he can find, throws it under some skinny jeans and some classic white sneakers and calls it fashion. Like, this is a guy who smells like wood and peppercorns, you know, like when he walks past you, that kind of spicy wafting, you know, herbal smell. So we gotta remember who it is that we're reacting to. I get what he's trying to say, but also wear whatever you want, y'all.
Number 3, baseball caps every day. Look, there's nothing wrong with baseball caps. They actually look good and sometimes even stylish depending on the situation. The problem is that as you get older, you should realize that every time you throw on a baseball cap, you are lowering the seriousness of whatever fits your...
What? Don't throw this guy into it. Why did you throw this guy? Brian is at work. He's not an example of what you're talking about. This is a uniform. Brian's like, hey, what the fuck? I'm just trying to deliver these goddamn flowers right now. And there's this guy talking about my hat.
For pants that sag. I get it. Maybe in the area that you live, that's
black. He said, maybe for in the area where that's cool. Maybe if you live in the hood with the other nigga.
Let's be real. You're 20 now. You're grown. So you understand. You know that you're going to be wearing that plain white tee or those basic blue jeans 90% of the time. You know this. So it does not make logical sense for you to skimp out and buy cheap basics that are going to leave you looking bummy after 2 wears or have for you to replace constantly. As you get older, I need you to make wiser moves. This is chess, not checkers. You need to start buying quality basics because you know you're going to be wearing this white tee or these jeans all the time. You want something that can hold for the long time.
Okay. Yes. Obviously, buying higher quality pieces, they're going to last you a lot longer. But in my experience, if you are someone who be buying shit, if you are someone who shops a lot, you're not really shopping for quality in the first place. Like you buy that one pair of jeans or like that one white tee and it's amazing quality and maybe it was like at a higher price point. But does that mean that you're not going to buy another white t-shirt again and that you're never going to buy another pair of black jeans because you've already got this super high quality one that you're never going to have to replace? No, it's if you are someone who be buying shit, if you're someone who shops. So it's like, yes, I agree. But if you are just going to potentially buy more of that same type of item, then it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. Also, if I'm wearing a t-shirt and all you see is this much of the t-shirt because I'm wearing it underneath something, that shit probably cheap. I'm not gonna hold you. It's probably, a nice little H&M number, okay? Because H&M be having t-shirts for like $5.99. Now, if I was one to wear plain t-shirts just out, then yeah, it probably would make more sense to have a higher quality t-shirt. That way it reads less, I just rolled out of bed. So I agree on that point.
Not only are you going to look more luxe, more elevated, more sophisticated because the quality of fabric, yeah, that's perceived, but you're also going to save money in the long run. See, a quality piece you won't have to replace as often. Therefore, you save money, you'll look better. Those are grown man moves. And finally, number 6, whitey tighties. Boys, you may not be getting lucky right now. Nobody may be even seeing your underwear right now, but you shouldn't be doing it for anybody else other than yourself anyway. Let me ask you a serious question right now. Have you ever shopped for grown man underwear yourself?
He's so
or
serious.
Wearing the same pieces that your mommy bought you 5 years ago? If you haven't, you just won't understand the power that a quality air cooling fabric has on your testicular duo. The instant cooling, the support, and the sexiness that you'll feel, bro, you're gonna be walking like the man all day long. Your underwear, yeah, it's important when you become a man.
Mr. Teaching Men's Fashion, you are giving your draws a lot of responsibility. They're just draws, girl. Do your draws come with the limitless pill? Like what? They're just hold your balls. That's it. And if it's a quality pair of underwear that my mama bought me 5 years ago, then guess what? That means I don't have to replace it. So, your logic. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there, y'all. Thank you for watching this video. Shout outs to Teaching Men's Fashion for teaching men's fashion in the best way possible on the internet. 10 out of 10. If you want to learn about masculinity, you should ask a woman. I'm gonna just say it like that. If you want to learn how to be more masculine, if you want to learn how to hold and host that masculinity with responsibility and respect, ask a woman. Also, I think that anything that woman would say should be also applied to femininity and any other form of gender expression, because there is nothing specific to the characteristics about masculinity that shouldn't be able to be carried to femininity. I think that someone who is responsibly masculine would be someone who is secure and someone that feels free to do and to present however without looking for the validation of other men who also use Garnier Fructis hair hold. Your masculinity does not rest on the amount of women that want to give you a BJ. Your masculinity is not defined by the amount of jobs you get. Girl, we are in a panty dropper, so it don't even matter. Your masculinity is also not defined by how the cooling agent of your draws. I understand the point of that video. I understand, you know what? I'm not even mad at him because, you know, we love a good filler video, a video that doesn't take a whole lot of effort, a video that doesn't take a whole lot of scripting to do. And especially if it's sponsored, it's an easy video to do. Hand it over to the sponsor. They can approve it real quick. And you can go ahead and upload it. It's an easy edit. I get it. We love a filler video. I do them. Okay. I'm not mad at it at all. YouTube is a job. And sometimes you gotta not cut corners, but sometimes you gotta make shit easy for yourself. So I'm not mad, okay? But it is concerning to hear, you know, just his kind of take on masculinity and the fact that he has an entire channel dedicated to it, considering his views are fairly trite. That said, I have to end this video. This is an especially important video to end this out with. Wear what you want. Wear what you like. See you soon.